Want to start speaking fluently today? In this video, you'll discover 250 practical questions and answers across 10 everyday topics from travel and weather to family, work, school and beyond. Each topic features 25 questions and answers designed to boost your confidence, expand your vocabulary, and sharpen your conversation skills. So grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive into real-life English practice that will have you speaking with ease in no time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow language learners. Let's get started. What's your name? My name is James. Where are you from? I'm from Liverpool. How old are you? I'm 35 years old. What do you do for a living? I'm a graphic designer. How was your day? It was great, thanks for asking. Do you live nearby? Yes, I live just down the road. Have you been here before? No, this is my first time. What brings you here? I'm here for a work meeting. Are you enjoying yourself? Yes, I'm having a wonderful time. Do you have any hobbies? Yes, I love painting and hiking. What do you do in your free time? I like to read books and watch movies. Do you speak any other languages? Yes, I speak a little Spanish. How do you know Sarah? We went to university together. What's your favourite thing about living here? The people are really friendly. How long have you lived here? I've been here for 5 years. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Definitely a night owl. Do you prefer tea or coffee? I love coffee in the morning. What kind of music do you like? I enjoy pop and jazz. Have you travelled anywhere recently? Yes, I went to Italy last month. Do you like meeting new people? Yes, I find it exciting to learn about different cultures. Do you enjoy social events? Sometimes, but I also like quiet time at home. What's your favourite type of weather? I love sunny days with a cool breeze. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a dog named Max. What do you usually do on weekends? I spend time with friends and family. What's one interesting fact about you? I once skydived from 15,000 feet. What time do you usually wake up? I wake up at 7 a.m. What's the first thing you do in the morning? I check my phone. Do you eat breakfast every day? Yes, I usually have eggs and toast. What time do you start work? I start at 9 a.m. How do you get to work? I take the train. Do you work from home? Sometimes, but I prefer the office. What do you usually have for lunch? A sandwich or a salad? Do you take naps during the day? Only if I'm really tired. What do you do after work? I go to the gym or cook dinner. How often do you exercise? 3 times a week. Do you watch TV in the evening? Yes, I love crime dramas. What time do you go to bed? Around 11 p.m. Do you use an alarm clock? Yes, or I wouldn't wake up on time. Do you plan your day in advance? Yes, I use a planner. How do you relax after a long day? I take a bath or read. Do you prefer showers or baths? I prefer showers in the morning. What's your bedtime routine? I brush my teeth, read, and go to bed. Do you drink coffee in the morning? Yes, I can't function without it. What's a habit you want to change? I want to stop procrastinating. How do you spend your free time? Listening to music or podcasts? Do you keep a to-do list? Yes, it helps me stay organised. What's something you do every day? I drink a lot of water. Do you prefer to stay up late or wake up early? I like to stay up late. Do you always have the same routine? Mostly, but weekends are different. What's one daily habit that has improved your life? Stretching every morning. What are you doing this weekend? I'm going to the beach with friends. Do you have any plans for tonight? Not yet. Do you want to do something? Are you free on Saturday? Yes. What do you have in mind? Would you like to grab a coffee sometime? That sounds great. When are you free? What time shall we meet? How about 6 p.m.? Where should we meet? Let's meet at the cafe on Downhill Street. Should we book a table in advance? Yes, it might be busy. Can you make it at 7 p.m? I think so, but I'll confirm later. Do you want to go to the cinema? Yes, what's playing? How long will the meeting take? Probably about an hour. Can we reschedule for another day? Sure, how about next Tuesday? Who else is coming? Just a few of our mutual friends. What should I bring? Just yourself. Everything else is sorted. Is it a formal or casual event? It's pretty casual. Just wear something comfortable. Shall we share a lift? Yes, I'll pick you up at 6. Do we need tickets? Yes, I already bought them. What time does the event start? It starts at 8 p.m. Should I bring anything to the party? Maybe some snacks or drinks. Will we need to bring cash? No, they accept cards. What happens if I'm late? Just send me a message and I'll let you know where we are. Can we do something indoors instead? Sure, we could have a movie night. Is there a dress code? No, just wear whatever you like. Are we going out after dinner? Maybe. Let's see how we feel. Should we meet at my place first? That sounds like a good idea. How do you feel about trying a new restaurant? I'd love to. I'm always up for something new. What's your favourite type of cuisine? I love Italian food, especially pasta. Do you prefer sweet or savoury? I have a sweet tooth, so I love desserts. How often do you eat out? Maybe once or twice a week. What's the best restaurant you've been to? A small family-run sushi place in the city. Do you like spicy food? Not too spicy, but I enjoy a little heat. What do you usually have for breakfast? Toast and coffee, sometimes eggs. Do you cook at home often? Yes, I love cooking new recipes. What's your go-to dish to cook? I make a really good stir-fry. What's your favourite fruit? I love mangoes. They're so sweet and juicy. What's the weirdest food you've ever tried? I once tried fried crickets. Do you have any food allergies? Yes, I'm allergic to peanuts. How do you like your steak cooked? Medium rare with a little pink inside. What's your favourite fast food? Probably pizza or burgers. Do you prefer dining in or getting a takeaway? I like both, but getting a takeaway is convenient. What's your favourite snack? Chocolate and popcorn. What do you usually drink with your meals? Water or juice, sometimes wine. Have you ever tried vegan food? Yes, and I really liked it. What's your favourite dessert? Chocolate cake or ice cream? Do you like trying new foods? Yes, I love experiencing different cultures through food. How do you feel about buffets? I like them, but I always eat too much. Do you usually leave tips at restaurants? Yes, if the service is good. Have you ever cooked for a large group? Yes, it was fun but stressful. What's the most expensive meal you've ever had? A fancy steak dinner on holiday. Do you enjoy baking? Yes, I love making cookies and cakes. What's a food you can't stand? I really don't like olives. Do you prefer shopping online or in shops? I prefer online shopping because it's more convenient. How often do you go shopping? Maybe once a week, usually at the weekend. What's the last thing you bought? A new pair of trainers. Do you prefer expensive brands or budget options? It depends on the product, but I usually go for quality over price. Do you compare prices before buying something? Yes, I always look for the best deal. Have you ever returned an item? Yes, I once got the wrong size, so I had to exchange it. What's your biggest shopping weakness? I can't resist buying books. Do you use discount codes or coupons? Yes, I always try to find a discount before purchasing. How do you usually pay when shopping? I mostly use my card, but sometimes I pay in cash. Do you prefer shopping alone or with someone? I like shopping alone because I can take my time. Have you ever bought something and regretted it? Yes, I bought a jacket that I never wore. Do you enjoy grocery shopping? Not really, but it has to be done. What's the most expensive thing you own? Probably my laptop. Do you ever buy second-hand items? Yes, I love thrift shopping for clothes. What's the best deal you've ever found? I got a designer bag for 70% off. Do you keep receipts after shopping? Only for big purchases. Have you ever lost your wallet while shopping? No, but I've misplaced it before. Do you prefer supermarkets or local markets? I like both, but local markets have fresher produce. Have you ever used a self-checkout machine? Yes, they're fast, but sometimes confusing. How do you feel about shopping centres? They're good, but they can be too crowded. Do you buy gifts in advance or last minute? I try to buy them in advance, but sometimes I forget. Have you ever bargained for a better price? Yes, when I was on holiday in a market. Do you save money regularly? Yes, I try to put aside some money each month. What's something you'd never spend money on? Overpriced bottled water. Do you prefer cash or card payments? I use my card for almost everything. Do you enjoy travelling? Yes, I love exploring new places. What's your dream travel destination? I'd love to visit Japan one day. How often do you travel? Maybe once or twice a year. Do you prefer travelling alone or with others? I like travelling with friends, but solo trips are fun too. What's the best trip you've ever taken? A road trip along the coast of Spain. Have you ever lost your luggage while travelling? Thankfully, no. Do you prefer beach holidays or city breaks? I prefer city breaks because there's so much to do. Have you ever had a delayed flight? Yes, I was stuck at the airport for 5 hours once. What do you usually pack first? My passport and phone charger. Do you like trying new foods when you travel? Yes, that's one of the best parts of travelling. Have you ever been on a cruise? No, but I'd love to try one. Do you get travel insurance before trips? Yes, just to be safe. What's your worst travel experience? Missing a flight and having to wait all day for the next one. Do you prefer long haul or short flights? Short flights, long ones are tiring. What's the most beautiful place you visited? The Swiss Alps. Have you ever gotten lost while travelling? Yes, but I used Google Maps to find my way back. Do you prefer hotels, hostels, or Airbnbs? I like Airbnbs because they feel more like home. Have you ever met interesting people while travelling? Yes, I made friends while backpacking in Thailand. Do you prefer guided tours or exploring alone? Exploring alone. It's more exciting. What's the first thing you do when you arrive in a new country? Find a good local restaurant. Have you ever travelled for work? Yes, I had a business trip last year. How do you usually get around in a new city? I use public transport or walk. Have you ever slept in an airport? Yes, when my flight got cancelled. What's your top travel tip? Always keep a copy of your important documents. Do you prefer planning your trips or being spontaneous? I like a mix of both. What's the weather like today? It's sunny with a cool breeze. Do you prefer hot or cold weather? I prefer hot weather. I love summer. What's your favourite season? I love autumn because of the colourful leaves. Does it snow where you live? No, we rarely get snow. Have you ever experienced a storm? Yes, once during a holiday, and it was scary. Do you check the weather forecast daily? Only if I have outdoor plans. What do you like to do on rainy days? I stay inside and watch movies. How do you feel about windy weather? I don't like it. It messes up my hair. Have you ever been caught in heavy rain? Yes, I got completely soaked. Do you prefer dry or humid weather? Dry weather, because humidity makes me uncomfortable. What's the hottest temperature you've ever experienced? 40 degrees Celsius in Spain. What's the coldest weather you've been in? -10 degrees Celsius when I visited Canada. Have you ever seen a tornado or hurricane? No, but I've seen one on TV. Do you enjoy winter sports? Yes, I love skiing and snowboarding. What kind of clothes do you wear in summer? Shorts, t-shirts and sandals. Have you ever had plans ruined because of the weather? Yes, my outdoor picnic got cancelled. How do you prepare for a heat wave? I drink a lot of water and stay in the shade. What's the best way to cool down in hot weather? Eating ice cream and going swimming. Do you like the sound of rain? Yes, it's relaxing. Have you ever had a flight cancelled due to bad weather? No, but I've had delays. What's your ideal holiday weather? Warm and sunny, but not too hot. How do you feel about foggy days? They're a bit spooky, but kind of cool. Have you ever experienced a power cut because of bad weather? Yes, during a storm. Do you like watching the sunset? Yes, especially at the beach. How do you feel about extreme weather conditions? They can be dangerous, so I prefer mild weather. How many siblings do you have? I have one older brother. Are you close to your family? Yes, we talk almost every day. Do you live with your family? No, I live on my own. Who do you spend the most time with? Probably my best friend. Do you have a best friend? Yes, we've been friends since childhood. How often do you visit your family? At least once a month. What do you usually do when you meet your friends? We go out for food or watch movies. Do you prefer a small or big family? A small family. It's easier to manage. What's the best memory you have with your family? A holiday we took together. Have you ever had a falling out with a friend? Yes, but we made up later. What do you like most about your friends? They're always supportive. Do you have a family tradition? Yes, we have a big dinner every Sunday. How do you usually keep in touch with family members? Through video calls and messages. Have you ever made a new friend in an unexpected place? Yes, at an airport. What do you do when you miss your family? I call them or look at old photos. How do you usually make new friends? Through mutual connections or at work. Do you prefer spending time with family or friends? It depends on my mood. What's something unique about your family? We all love singing together. How do you deal with family arguments? I try to stay calm and listen. Have you ever had a long distance friendship? Yes, and we still keep in touch. What's the best advice you've received from family? Always be kind to others. Do you have a family member you look up to? Yes, my grandmother. She's very wise. Have you ever met a long-lost relative? Yes, a cousin I had never met before. Do you have a childhood friend you're still close to? Yes, we've been friends for over 20 years. What's the best way to strengthen a friendship? Spending time together and being there for each other. What do you do for a living? I work as a marketing manager. How long have you been at your current job? I've been here for 3 years. Do you like your job? Yes, but sometimes it can be stressful. What's your dream job? I'd love to be a travel photographer. Do you work full-time or part-time? I work full-time from Monday to Friday. Have you ever had a remote job? Yes, I worked from home during the pandemic. What do you like most about your job? I enjoy the teamwork and creativity. What do you dislike about your job? The long hours can be exhausting. How do you usually get to work? I take the bus every morning. Have you ever had a difficult boss? Yes, but I learned how to handle it. Do you prefer working alone or in a team? I like teamwork because it's more productive. What skills are most important in your job? Communication, problem solving, and time management. How do you deal with work stress? I take short breaks and go for walks. Have you ever had a job interview? Yes, several times. What advice would you give for job interviews? Be confident and prepare in advance. Do you work better under pressure? Sometimes it helps me stay focused. Have you ever changed careers? No, but I'm considering it. What motivates you to work hard? Seeing progress and achieving my goals. Have you ever been promoted? Yes, last year I got a promotion. Do you prefer working indoors or outdoors? Indoors. I don't like extreme weather. What's the most interesting job you've heard of? A professional food taster. Have you ever had a job you hated? Yes, my first job was really boring. Do you think work-life balance is important? Absolutely, it's essential for mental health. Would you like to start your own business? Yes, I'd love to run my own cafe. What's the best career advice you've ever received? Never stop learning and improving. Where did you go to school? I went to a local primary school in my hometown. Did you enjoy school? Yes, especially history and literature. What was your favourite subject? I loved science because it was fascinating. What subject did you find most difficult? Geography was always a challenge for me. Did you have a favourite teacher? Yes, my English teacher was really inspiring. Did you ever get in trouble at school? Once for talking too much in class. Did you participate in extracurricular activities? Yes, I was in the drama club. How do you feel about homework? It's necessary, but sometimes too much. Do you think school prepares you for real life? Somewhat, but real experience is more important. Have you ever taken online courses? Yes, I've done a few on language learning. Do you prefer studying alone or in a group? Alone, because I can concentrate better. How do you usually prepare for exams? I make notes and do practice tests. Have you ever studied abroad? No, but I'd love to. Do you think learning a second language is important? Yes, it helps with communication and career opportunities. What's the best way to learn something new? Practicing every day and staying consistent. Do you think teachers should be stricter or more relaxed? A good balance is best. What's one skill you wish you had learned in school? Financial management. Have you ever taught someone something? Yes, I helped my younger sibling with algebra. What's the most useful thing you learned in school? How to manage my time effectively. Do you prefer reading or watching videos to learn? I like watching videos because they're more interactive. Have you ever taken a difficult test? Yes, my university entrance exam was tough. How do you stay motivated when studying? I set small goals and reward myself. Do you think education should be free for everyone? Yes, it's a basic right. What's one piece of advice you'd give to students? Stay curious and never stop asking questions. What's something you learned recently? I just learned a new recipe for homemade pasta.